But they got something that slipped through the cracks.
Yeah.
Like, you listen to the radio and they got like one DJ that's DJing for that afternoon whatnot. Like, he's letting something slip through the cracks, bro. He got his audience.
On there cursing.
Yeah, he about to turn up with y'all. Like, he said,
Yeah.
turn me up. I'm about to turn y'all up. Let's get it. Like, yeah. I heard a few of them before and I was like, they just say that? What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Not being able to make eye contact with people through the cracks in the bathroom stall door. Why do you Americans do this to yourselves? What?
I'm not looking.
Having your kitchen and laundry combined so that the machines are in the same room? That's really weird.
Nah, I never seen that in nobody's house.
Wait, hold
Being
on,
expected to know another kitchen and laundry combined so that the machines are in the same room?
I ain't never seen that before.
No, I'm trying to think.
I mean, there's the one around the kitchen wall, maybe, you know, but that's not in the same perimeter of the building.
Okay,
you know
now, wait. See, I literally had to picture the house.
Back in the day,
back.
Yeah, like one of them houses, like when it was smaller.
Yeah, like back.
Like we trying to fight for space type of, you know.
Right, but like even now, no, there's like even like the old houses. Okay, think about historic neighborhoods like Treme, you know, where I'm from. So there's a what do you call it? Do you still call it like a little outhouse, like a little shed?
You can.
That's where the laundry room is in like the older homes. But I'm thinking like, yeah, I don't remember that. No.
Nah, I never seen it. I never seen it before. Where that's at in America? Cause I ain't see it before.
I don't know.
This is a different one. It's a lot of steam in that kitchen.
Right, that's too much going on.
That is. Dang, what a dishwasher.
This house wouldn't have a dishwasher. Well, the dishwasher
it probably would.
Like it's right there. No.
You see? It probably would.
That's really weird. Being expected to know another language other than English. Wow, that would never happen in Australia. They would expect you to know English. English, motherfucker, do you speak it? But I can't imagine them expecting you to know another language unless you went to an area where there was a large community of people, say Italians or Greeks or Vietnamese people, and you went into a store that usually just services that community. Sometimes you'll meet people there who don't even speak English. So maybe in that situation, they may be like, well, we assume you're not going to try and speak English with us because we speak Vietnamese here.
You are not from around here, are you?
But
now that's different.
Who's sending that into him like that? Cause no, I've never been pressured to need to know another language. Now I know when we moved to Texas, we was like, hold up, wait a minute.
It would be interesting.
We need to learn some Spanish.
It would be interesting.
But no, I don't. That don't apply here.
Nah. I never met anybody who thought they moved here or like thought that the people here in America was versatile when it came to different languages. You know what I'm saying? Like the percentage was so broad. Like you're gonna come across people every blue moon, like so often that they talking.
Yeah, but for the main part, everybody knows some English.
Majority.
Yeah.
Majority.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Than that, no, that'd be very weird. But I can imagine in Europe that happens everywhere. Unions. Just watched Cloud9 on Netflix, and if someone tried to bust a union in my country, it'd make national news and gather massive support. Yeah, so there are lots of unions here in Australia too. Again, I'm not sure if that would be America or Europe. So unions are effectively groups that take care of workers' rights in Australia. So you'll have like the teachers' union or the workers' union at work sites, tradies union, and they look after those workers. I think it would be the same thing in Australia if you tried to bust up a union here and get rid of it, get rid of unions altogether. People would riot.
That's not gonna happen.
I think you would have a lot of people in the streets protesting. Songs with swear words being broadcasted on the radio or swear words not being covered with a beep tone on TV. Oh, It's always felt weird to me that Americans are all about being free and freedom of speech, but then again, they're scared of some stupid words. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I find that amusing too, and it happened in Australia when I was growing up. There would be certain restrictions with what type of TV could be shown at what times, and it would be the same for radio. And so if it was during a certain period of time, like say 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. in that window, there's probably a restriction and it has to be PG, meaning parental guidance. So they're not going to have swearing, they're not going to have sex scenes, or they're not going to have people talking about adult themes like drugs.
We need to protect the children.
The swear words in music would always be beeped out, but if you're watching late at night or early in the morning, it wouldn't be. The weird thing was that you could always tell what the swear word was. For you'd hear beep.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And so I always found it kind of redundant. It's like you might as well just mute the whole thing.
Guys,
Well, they make radio edits. Like radio versions of music.
It's real clean too. Like the mix, how they do it, you would sense the cuss word coming, but the way they mix it, it sounds, you know, like it's not there, but it still sounds like it's there.
Right. Sometimes they just it goes silent a little bit just with the background instrumental.
Yeah.
But I think nowadays it's more lenient, because I remember growing up back in the day, you did not hear nothing that is like adult content. It would only be the same as y'all, the hours late at night, early in the morning.
But they got something that slipped through the cracks.
Yeah.
Like you listen to the radio and they got like one DJ that's DJing for that afternoon right now. Like he's letting something slip through the cracks, bro. He got his audience.
On there cursing.
Yeah, he about to turn up with y'all. Like he said, turn me up. I'm about to turn y'all up. Let's get it. Like I heard a few of them before, and I was like, they just said that
on the radio.
Like,
it's so lenient now. It really is.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I could not imagine the stuff that's on TV. No.
Lord. But we gotta understand. Let's be real here. We talking about what's on TV and then what we see on a regular basis, and here on a regular basis. So,
but as a
were we
child,
really being protected?
No.
I mean, no matter where you went, basically,
I mean,
it's like
it
you couldn't hide your ears from this.
From.
Exactly, you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? It's
I mean,
out
I
there.
guess it was more like about being proper, maybe, but.
But if we talking about TV or radio, it's not hard down bumping in your ears like that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the streets, like it's every blue moon depending on where you at.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Very aware of the fucking stupid fact that I have to beep out every fucking swear word because fucking YouTube will demonetize me. Automatically receiving a voting ballot in the mail and getting paid time off to go voting. Jesus, this is Europe.
That's Europe.
I can't imagine doing that. I can imagine getting the voting ballot. That'll happen in Australia, right? You'll get that in the mail, or at least instructions on how to vote. But I can't imagine being paid to go and vote.
Don't they do that? Yeah, no. Somebody actually
in Europe.
It is Europe. They get paid to go vote, and some people actually get fined if they don't go vote.
Yeah.
But I forgot what it said. Yeah. They make sure they get their votes in.
Now that's one thing I do wish we implemented here. People need to vote.
Yeah, I feel like it's important.
Everybody.
Shoot.
No, they get on nerves with them.
Putting mayonnaise on French fries instead of ketchup.
That's Europe.
Yeah, why would you?
Ketchup. So this is American. Ketchup, we would never say ketchup. We would say tomato sauce. Or if you really Australian, dead horse.
Nah.
But yeah, it's.
I think we're on the borderline of like whatever you're using to dip your chicken in, blue cheese, French fries, ranch. So, but that's another debate for another day. So.
Yeah. Europe do
becoming
mayonnaise.
more and more common to see aioli, which I think is what, garlic and mayonnaise, being offered at places where you get burgers and chips and everything for you to have the chips dipped in. So it's becoming less and less of a weird thing. When I was growing up, it was not something you would have ever seen anyway. Maybe tartare sauce at a fish and chip place, but not mayonnaise. When I was studying architecture in Prague, the dorms that turned into a hostel in the summer had co-ed showers with private stalls. Everyone took their shower in the stall and then toweled off in the common area together. Yeah, so I guess the thing here is having toilets where men and women can both go. There are places in Australia where you'll have unisex facilities, so that means that either sex can go and use them. I always found it weird that we kind of have these separated. I guess we probably do it for the sake of children, but at the same time, it's kind of like once you have your own family and you live at home with a group of people, everyone uses the bathroom together. It's not really a weird thing. So
Pause. No, we don't. Nah, I grew up, and even how it is today, we gonna have our moments in our bathroom. It's called a little privacy. You know what I'm saying? We even teach our daughter that now at the age that she's at.
And she's
Privacy.
only one.
You know what I'm saying? So it's important that you have your alone time in the restroom and stuff, so you don't be going out in public. Think you could just be a kid in the restroom with an adult
Right, right,
and be okay. It's not okay.
Right. Maybe listen. I've said this on the channel before that there's weird people everywhere, and a lot of people came down like, no, they're not.
It was an
no, they're
uproar.
not.
It
No,
was
they're
going
not."
crazy.
Y'all may not have the weird people, which I be seeing the headlines too. But I have personal seen with my own two eyes.
Yeah.
Men go in the restroom, in the women's restroom after a little girl go up in there. I ain't playing that.
So that's different to have the I don't care bathroom signs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where anybody can just go and use the restroom. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's culture in some locations. So.
We do have unisex bathrooms, but it's like one bathroom. One person
At
go
a
in at a
time.
time. Yeah. But no, I've seen a lot of weird things happen.
Yeah. Hey, it is what it is.
It's found it a bit strange that we don't have more unisex facilities, especially if they're all stalls that you can use privately. What are you going to see? If they're not change rooms, they're just toilets. Don't find it that weird. Letting kids go to school or walk around the neighborhood by themselves without supervision. A Dutch family moved to the US and their kids went to school on their bikes like they always do. After a while, the police showed up on their doorstep and Child Protective Services. That's weird. That's very weird. In Australia, it's pretty common for kids to just walk to school or to ride their bikes to school. There's no issue here.
Will somebody please call Child Protective Services?
I think people are a lot less liberal than they used to be. So when my dad was a kid, at the age of 8, he was probably out and about in the streets without supervision. For us, it's probably more like once you get to about 12 years old, unless you're going to school. And usually when you're going to school at a younger age, you know, under 12, you're probably going to be with other kids or maybe walking with other family members. But anytime you're going to and from school, there's other people in the street doing the same thing. So it's kind of...
Yeah, let me touch on that real quick. Again, all cops are not bad, but if you're a child walking in the streets and you're a distance and the cops see you, like lollygagging, like, or not, I'm gonna use lollygagging for their purposes. That's what they may think of you, but you're walking a distance, passing a park or something. They may pull up on you and question you. Most children don't know they need supervision around a parent to have these type of interactions. And yeah, when it comes to like the neighborhoods and they see children walking around, you have people without badges who's gonna do like them dime drops, just because, like, they policing the streets for the police. They're going to make a call just because they're curious to see why that child is where his child. I've never seen a child before.
Yeah, there's definitely more to that story. For the Child Protection Services to pop up with them, something happened. Because we know our streets are not like Europe streets or maybe Australia streets. I haven't really looked into Australia streets. But we have children who ride bikes to school, walk by themselves.
Faithfully. Oh, yeah.
I was young, walking blocks to go to school. So
man, we be outside because you know we got daylight savings. Man, it be dark outside and we be standing at the bus stop while it's pitch black.
Yeah, now like, that would be a reason. That would be a reason right there, and the ages also has to play.
Yeah, I want to say something else, but Lord, I forgot.
Did I?
No. It was me. I had mentioned something different.
Okay.
Maybe next time, y'all.
Safe. Taking the bus. There is so much stigma around public transport in the US, especially buses, and in Europe it's just a totally normal way to get around because no one wants to deal with driving and parking in a big city. Yeah, in the big cities in Australia this would be pretty normal, getting a bus or getting a train or a tram if you've got them in your city. But when you go out into the more rural areas, it's definitely a little more dodgy. You're going to come across a lot of interesting characters on the bus because generally they're going to be people who don't have the kind of income to be able to purchase a car and drive the car where they want to go. Or because of certain substances, they may be unable to drive a car. So they'll be young kids or students. But then you're going to get, if they're 30, 40, 50 years old, they're going to be probably a little on the strange side quite often.
Bus wankers! Where did that come from? I don't know, it just felt right.
I mean, I've heard a lot of stories. My wife uses the bus sometimes and she's just like, geez, there are some rare units on the bus.
Rare units.
Apparently having your laundry machines in the kitchen, I think it would be great, but Americans appear to be horrified by the thought on real estate social media groups. Yeah, that's weird. Having your kitchen and laundry combined so that the machines are in the same room. That's really weird.
We need a laundry room.
You would have your washing
Yes,
machine
man.
and or your
Come on,
dryer
bruh.
in a
I need that laundry room, man.
Yes, I remember we said that on one of the videos. It was like, no, y'all want a room for everything. A room for your shoes, a room for your clothes. We do.
Nah, and we got it.
We
100%.
do.
I mean, clothes pile up. Why would I want to do
Yeah.
that right in the middle of the kitchen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just unnecessary movement in the kitchen. I feel like that don't need to be had.
Yes.
Not dealing with dirt and like laundry and stuff like that.
Yeah, I have my dream laundry room already written out. Okay, I want the countertop so I could, stack the clothes. The kids can come get the kids can come fold their clothes and
Yeah.
then bring them to their room. Yes.
Yeah.
The laundry system, like it's a little laundromat.
We're the type to where it's like everything in the house needs its own
Yes,
space.
we love storage.
Like it needs its own space. If it don't have its own space, then it's taking up space.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk.
laundry, a different room in Australia, and you'll have your dishwasher and everything in the kitchen, and
See, that's a
never the
lot.
two shall meet. They'll be separated well and truly, so that would be a bit of a shock, I think, unless you were living in, say, a one-bedroom apartment
that's
or
different.
something, or a studio apartment where it's all the same room and there's no space, so you make sure, you have all the machines in the same place. But if it's a normal house, you're never going to see that in Australia. Not being able to make eye contact with people through the cracks in the bathroom stall door. Why do you Americans do this to yourselves?
Who do that?
What? Not being able to make eye contact with people through the cracks in the bathroom stall door.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're asking, to be honest. Are they
they
thinking
want
it's
to?
weird because you can't do it, or they're thinking it's weird because you can do it? Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Because you
Making
can
eye
do
contact
it.
through the stall door in the bathroom, I think you would generally just leave people alone. If they're going to the toilet, just leave them alone.
Make sure you guys go check his channel out, man. He showed some love with this one. I felt like it was a funny one, and it made
Yeah.
some sense, with the comparisons.
Yeah, some good feedback.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank y'all for sending this video in.
Facts.
We hope you guys enjoyed it with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.